Presenting the live stream. It's new, it's hip, and everyone seems to be doing it, but what's behind the hype, and is this right for every brand? In this episode of Social Update, we're taking a look at the real value of live streaming for your brand. First, let's review our options. Right now, you basically have two choices if you want to live stream, Meerkat or Periscope. Both apps allow the same core feature to stream a live broadcast from your smartphone's camera to all of your followers on Twitter. Your followers can then tune in, comment on, and like what they're seeing and retweet your broadcast to their followers. There are a couple of ways the two apps differ, but for now we're going to focus on the why instead of the how. Okay, so you've got your live stream up and running. Maybe you've picked up a selfie stick for some extra perspective. Now what? Well, you don't just want to broadcast what you're having for breakfast. The key to a good social live stream is that it should reveal a unique view into your world that people wouldn't normally get to see. We asked Hootsuite social media manager Jamie Stein for his take on what makes for an interesting live stream.
The best live stream, in my opinion, is one that is obviously engaging and entertaining. So you need to come in with a little bit of a plan, what you're going to talk about, and then from there you got to roll with what your audience wants. So you got to make sure you're responsive to your audience, but ultimately you want to keep it short and you want to keep the content tight. Otherwise, it becomes a little boring and people tune out. To me, behind the scenes is really a great opportunity for brands with live stream. Ultimately, with any social media, you have to provide value. So if you're just live streaming to live stream, you're not going to get anywhere with people. You have to give them something. You have to give them a reason to tune in, and for me that starts with content. Are you giving something that they're going to take away and share with someone else? Because ultimately you want them to then share that news and talk about you to other people.
So who's doing it well? Here are a few examples that we like. Mercedes-Benz recently did a live stream where they took their audience behind the wheel during test drives of their newest vehicles. The U.S. Department of the Interior took viewers on a Periscope tour of the National Mall and Glacier National Park with a question and answer session from a real park ranger. And our very own CEO, Ryan Holmes, has been hosting weekly live stream chats for viewers to ask questions about Hootsuite and the general state of social media. But those are the big brands. What about the independent operators out there? Well, maybe you're a clothing store and you want to show an unboxing of your new spring line. Maybe you've got a VIP guest coming into your office and you'd like to host a quick fireside chat. Or maybe you're an independent journalist in the middle of a developing story that the world needs to see. The key points to remember are: find an interesting aspect of your life or business people wouldn't normally get to see, even if it's for a niche audience. Don't worry about fancy lighting or perfect camera angles. Live streaming is meant to be raw and uncut. Be candid and open. This is a chance to establish greater trust with your audience. So while live streaming is certainly having its 15 minutes of fame, the ability to open a window into your world in real time seems to transcend the trend. And for that reason, we think it's worth going live before your competitors do. That's your social update from Hootsuite.